Yo, 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 yo. Let me get this thing sorted out 1 sec. Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. That was John Carpenter, Halloween theme music, 1978. The good old days.
Yesterday, one of them.
Actually, I want to start the stream with like something different today. Because I saw this title and saw this specifically the thumbnail of this video, and I was like, you know what, I really have to see this right now. And it happened as I started the streaming button, and I was waiting for it to go online. So hopefully you guys also enjoy this. This one is by one of my favorite, all-time favorite tech related content creators, Fireship.io. And I'll drop the link of the video here in a second. 1 sec. Here. Yeah, okay. All the chats are here, so we're good. Let me drop this for you guys. So this is the video by Fireship.io with the title OpenAI is Ruthless. And let's see what this is about. But if you go to his what's this called channel, if you see OpenAI IO sued to oblivion. So I'm very interested because this was one of the big tech deals that happened. And if you don't know, this involves Jonathan Ive, right? This guy is the creator, like the designer of iPod, iPhones, and a lot of big tech stuff. So let's see what they have to offer, and I'll just mute this. But the whole idea was OpenAI bought Jonathan Ive's company for $6.5 billion, and let's see what is the update related to it. The whole deal was about AI related hardware, designing those. So let's see what we have.
By Harry's Hammer.
Yesterday, one of the most scandalous lawsuits in tech was revealed to the world. An AI hardware company named IO is suing another AI hardware company named IO. The former is a Google-backed startup you've never heard of, while the latter is Johnny Ive's mysterious company that was acquired last week by OpenAI for a staggering $6.5 billion. On the surface, it looks like a battle between IO and IO, but in reality, it's a proxy war between OpenAI and Google. If you're confused already, I'll refer to the original company as IO, and the company accused of stealing their name and IP as Altman.io. You see, Sam Altman thought he was playing 7D chess by throwing helicopter money at the legendary Sir Johnny Ive, a guy who is considered one of the most powerful people at Apple, who gave products like the iPod, iPhone, and MacBook their visual identity. But this opening move just put the brand's future in jeopardy, because now Altman.io is being sued for trademark infringement, and if we're to believe this startup, the allegations are absolutely unhinged. In today's video, we'll break it all down and take a look at the future AI hardware that nobody asked for. It is June 24th, 2025, and you're watching the Code Report. If you've been following the AI race, you may know that Sam Altman made a massive deal to acquire and hire Johnny Ive for an ungodly amount of money. As of right now, the deal is still on, and Johnny will still get that bag. But before even revealing an initial product, the brand might need to pivot because it's being sued by a Google-backed startup called IO. They've got $62 million in funding, a registered trademark, and 20,000 units ready to ship. But what even is it? On the website, it's a quote, revolutionary new computer that doesn't need a screen. You can run apps by simply speaking to it. Now, I don't mean to be a downer, but so far, it seems like people don't want devices like this. Rabbit and Humane Pin already tried similar concepts and failed miserably. Maybe this startup will get it right, but enter Sam Altman and Johnny Ive, who just announced their collaboration to build mysterious voice-controlled AI devices. They also call their product IO, and we don't know anything about it, but we can infer some additional details about it from the lawsuit, and this is where things get wild. In 2022, Sam Altman's investment fund met with IO, got their tech demos, but said no thank you. In addition, around the same time, Johnny Ive's company also met with IO and saw their tech demos and said no thank you. Behind the scenes though, Altman and Ive were keeping tabs on IO while allegedly buying their products and asking for design files. Then a few years later in 2025, OpenAI executives met with IO, once again under the pretense of making an investment. They were shown the tech, the hardware, and the functionality, but once again said no thank you, we're building our own slop. Then just weeks later, OpenAI released this cringe video, vaguely hinting at some future hardware product. What's crazy though is that Altman not only refused to make an investment in this startup, but incredibly he threatened that IO would sue IO to force IO to stop using the name IO. These
Whoa.
allegations are ruthless, salacious, and outrageous, but that's what we've come to expect from Sam Altman. Unfortunately, it also puts a
Scam
dark
Altman.
stain on the clean reputation of Johnny Ive, who allegedly participated in this devious plot. Only time will tell if they get to keep the name IO, but may the best hardware win. When it comes to software development though, we already have amazing tools like Warp, the sponsor of today's video. You probably know Warp for
So, interestingly, about the whole AI cases, especially considering OpenAI, all things I always see OpenAI is either like having a big partnership, doing something big, or suing or getting sued all the time. That's the whole case or the whole history of OpenAI. Don't know where things might go, but we don't care because we are into the hacking world and we can't purchase thousands of dollars worth of stupid IO related things all the time. Just like we had the visual goggles from our great old Apple. Okay, with that being said, and enough of jokes being thrown around, we were at level 6, going towards level 7 of our over the wire Bandit, and we'll try to hit at least 6 more levels. These ones will be harder and might take more time. So let's get going with our Linux. Good old Linux playing game. And as you know, right, I did saved all the passwords for various levels, so that if I may forget something, like I'm starting a new day, I don't remember the password from the previous day, we'll start with that. And one more thing I know, which was very helpful, somebody mentioned, was that if I can keep my screen a little bit more up so the captions don't take over all the commands and all the things around. Okay, so let's get going with our SSH, and we have our Obsidian and we are level 6. This is the password, so copy this, and we have Bandit 6 at, I think it was what was it, Bandit Labs overthewire.org, port 2220 with -p for 2220, and our password is saved with us from yesterday. Copy, paste, didn't work. Okay, we are here. So we are at Bandit level 6, going towards level 7. Let's take a look into what's inside this directory. ls-al. Okay. So let's read what the hints are. The password for the next level is stored somewhere on the server and has all the following properties: owned by the user Bandit 7, owned by group Bandit 6, and 33 bytes in size. Interesting. Okay, so now I have to do a find based on permissions, right? I have to call for find. So let's do man find, and based on permission level, so I assume it will be with -p. Symbolic browser behavior, find p, blah blah blah, follow symbolic. Okay, let's see. I don't understand the meaning of symbolic ever. Such a crazy word. Okay, let's see if we can get any flags. regex one global dep process file 0 from file. Ignore. No. You know what? One better way to do it. Man find. Instead of using AI, I want to go through these pages because I think I will learn better, and we all will learn better, right? Control F and then permission. Executable matches files which are executable and directories which are searchable in a file name resolution by the current user into count access control and other permissions artifact. Okay. Per mode, files permission bits are exactly mode, octal or symbolic. Since an exact match is required if you want to use this process for symbolic modes. Okay. Owner, maybe owner will be a good one to search. Search for files which can read and write permissions for their owner. So we have, okay, perm -64 or group. Okay, so it will go a bit complex here for us. Executable text. So I need to go over here with this dash perm. So find everywhere in the server. Permission level. I have different permission. So if I go find command based on user group and user name, owner name. Find all the files owned by a particular user, difficulty easy, group name and name. Okay, so if you go in the previous page, not here, okay, man find, this will be interesting to know. Okay, group name, okay, and then name. If I search name, owner name, or yeah, owner name. Okay, so G name is 1. I name path regex. Okay, group name, directory location. Group name is Vivek in this case. Find command owner name. Okay, uname and group name. Okay, so group name and uname, those are our stuff. So let's craft our command. Level 6 to 7. So first is copy this guy. So we have group name and uname. So my find command will be like find, let's say dot wherever on the server, right? And G name be Bandit 6, user be Bandit 7, and the size of the file, right? And how is the G name written? Trusting. Okay, how is the G name written? So group name, file name, just like naming it with like Vivek is there and stuff. Now the next one is find command based on size of file, and size dash m Dash C is for bytes or characters, so I think this will do the job for us. And then dash size with 33C characters. Every character is a byte, so let's do this command for us in the Kali. No, didn't get saved. Okay. Copy. Gname. Okay. Not here. What is group? Oh, sorry, not group. Not Gname, is group. Okay. Bandit 30, okay. Bandit 7 password var lib d package info. Okay, so I think this is our stuff, lads. And you know one more thing you can do, if you go and then do, I think, and some, what is the one for null? I keep forgetting that one. So because if I don't want to see the output, so unwanted output to null slash dev slash null to, okay. No, wait, what is it? Sure, I know blank space between this and this. So this maybe. Standard input, standard output, standard error. So I want standard error and output both to go out. So maybe this one here like this. Nope. Didn't do the job. Dev null, dev null. Okay, just this. Huh. All good. Need to find what is the answer. So it would be 2. Nope. Nope. I have no idea what to do with this case. Standard output to null devices. If you want error message to be sent there, use one of the first. First may not work in all shells. Okay. But then it's not giving me the what I wanted, right? I need to check. It's not giving me some reason. I just okay. So if I just remove and then get my answer, it would be this. So I'll just for now I'll just do this. Cat, and this is our password for now. Need to learn how to do the dev null thing. Okay, so now let's exit from here. Bandit 7. Beautiful, we are at level 7. So what is data.txt? Amazing. Bunch of users and password. I want to grab bandits is this. Okay. So let's see what is the stuff for other one. We're here. I want to see if this one will work. All good. So we got our data, something was there in the data file. So let's see what we get from next level. 7 to 8. The password for the next level is stored in the file list to the word millionth. Next to the word millionth. Okay. That should be easy then. Okay, this is our password for the next one. Okay. Now level 8 to 9. The password of the next level is stored in the file data.txt and is one line of text that occurs only once. The only line of text that occurs only once. Okay. Sort unique. What is this command does? Okay. Omit repeated lines. Filter adjacent matching lines from input. With no option, matching lines are merged to the first. Prefix lines. Okay, I think this is our one. Prefix lines with a number of occurrence dash she. Okay, and how to use this? Input. Okay. So if I do unique. Okay, my bad. Unique dash c and then data.t. Oh, I have to go to the next first. Copy selection, exit 8. Oh. Data.txt. So if we cat data, we see so many lines. Let's see the one. If I go uniq-c, the unique dash c and data. So many of them occur only once. What was the clue then? Ah. The password the next level is stored in the file this and is the only line of text that occurs only once. So if I see this line, this 96 one. All these are occurring so many once, according to this guy. Hold up now. Okay, so we have data.txt, we can read it. And there are 33,000 characters in it. I have to find a smart way to get it. Grep unique, no. Grep just gets me. What grep? There is sort. Strings tr. What is tr? Delete everyone standard output, writing a standard output, okay. This won't be much of a help right now. Tar gzip xxd. What's xxd? Hex dump. Display file contents in hexadecimal. Okay. What I want is unique. Filter adjacent matching lines. Adjacent. With no option, matching lines are merged to the first occurrence. Okay. Only print duplicate lines. Okay. Skip characters. Only print unique lines with dash u. Okay. dash u, if I go, still prints a lot of lines here. So if I do grep, (96) from data, there are multiple lines for every single one of them. But this kid here is not doing the job properly. The 96 one, it says it's printed once and I can see it's twice. What do you think would be a good one, lads? Is not able to compare. Let's see why this is not working here. There are two main causes of unique failing to merge identical lines. The lines are not really identical. Extra trailing spaces is usually suspect here. The awk command should filter those in this example, so you can check that out. Okay. Sort dash u. Okay, let's see sort. Sort command. Okay. Why write sorted concatenation of all files to standard output. Okay. And it has a dash u one according to the person. So if I do sort dash u data.txt, okay, one sec. I think I can do. Oh, I have to put a dollar sign. Is this the password? Unique extra operand. This is probably the very first one because one could be on top. No, 0 is on top. So if I grab no. I need to think of a smarter way. I need to use my brain cells way harder. Okay, seems like one of the rest issues. So we have grep. Let's see if grep can give me some more tools. Searches for pattern in each file. Yes, we know. Version, extended regex, fixed strings, basic regex. Count. Okay. There is grep. Sort with count in page. Piping the output into sort organizes the. Okay, so let's do that. Cat data.txt sort. Okay, this one worked. So let's see. Everything is being 10 times. There is only this guy here once. Beautiful. Okay. We were on the same good pace, so we were basically almost rotated by ourselves. 8 to 9, so I know now level 9 to 10. Okay, let me just copy this first and go to that level. Exit. I love these war games though. This is so good. This is a good learning way. Okay, data.txt. So let's get this data. You are able to see data.txt, right? Yeah. So a lot of gibberish. Oh, there's something here. Not hidden well. Let's see if that was the only thing and we got lucky. Way too fast. No, we got lucky way too fast, lads. That's nice, right? Being lucky is nice. No, there is more. Okay, so that's fine. And if I do, I want to see how many characters. 19,000 characters in this guy. Okay, good. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt in one of the few human readable strings. Okay. So basically we have to do is grep and binary file matches. We are not able to get that. I'll do grab help instead of man. So let's see. Do we have anything for binary? Okay. So we have dash A, and then we match for our binary file things. I have to do multiple of these. So the reason I have to do multiple, it said like preceded by multiple. If I did just one, you see all these are also going to match. I want like multiple. So even a bit more maybe. And we did got lucky in our game because there's very few. If we started here, the password, this, there's one. How many are there? There's just 1, 2, 3 lines, and this is our password here. So we were lucky, so that's good. And I'll say grep dash a dash data dot okay, now level ten to 11. Let's see what we got. The password or text file is stored in the file data.txt, which contains base64 encoded data. This shouldn't be hard because if you have been into hacking game, right, base64 is like a very common thing, and at this point I'm not scared of it. Like honestly, this is a very easy thing. So let's go with our first. Let me copy this guy. Exit 10 password, and let's do this ls data.txt. We have 37. No, we have only 69. It's base64 encoded. If you see cat data.txt, base64 encoded. Either a lot of people go to CyberChef, but we can go base. CyberChef is like my also like go to, but as we are in Linux, we can do cat this is not our password, doesn't look like it. Other passwords are very small, so I don't know why this one is so big. Oh, this is I understand. This is like encoding it more. So I have to go is like base64. No. Okay, it's not coming with the help. I think it should be -d for decode, but let's see. Decode -d, yeah. So what have we got here with -d, and that's our password. The password is this. Copy selection. cat data.txt base64-d. That's our thing, right? Now level 11 to 12. I'm thinking this is still like a good level, but the reason I'm good with this or I'm able to do it fast is because I have done these things before, right? So if it is taking you time and you try, don't worry. Um, it's just I practice a lot more. I have spent a lot more time, right? And I think once we do more hacking games, more war games, you will see me struggle. You have already seen me struggle in before ones because I haven't used find much and all those things, right? So we have again cat. Let's do data.txt. Some gibberish, right? Is there a way? I know this gives me the password for next level is stored in this, and has been rotated 13 times. 13 times means rot 13. If you can see here down too. But there is a better way to find. Because there's rot 13 if I'm not wrong. Some command. hx tools. Strings and xxd. Okay. And thing is, it's just 13 times, so it's easy to do, but I will say rot 13. Linux. TR. Okay. Translate, squeeze, or delete characters from standard input, writing standard string one. Okay. Replace each character to be repeated or of a repeated character that is listed in the list. Okay. Holy. I need a better examples of this. TR command examples. For translating, deleting arrays, supports a range of transformation including uppercase to lowercase, squeezing repeating characters, deleting specific characters. Okay, so welcome to Geeks for Geeks. All the small ones will be converted to like lowercase one will be converted to uppercase, lower. Okay. Space will be converted to -t. Okay. Squeeze sequence. Okay. So it's an interesting utility if I'm like if I may, right? Like this is an interesting utility. I don't know how that man used it for this. Rod 13. Oh, A to Z becomes N to Z, then A to M. Oh, I see. This is it. Because what is happening in this case? If you remove by 13, so A, whatever is at A after 13, like rotations becomes N, right? And whatever till like the 13th one is becomes Z's, and then this then becomes from A to M. Same here. So I think this will do the job. Okay, and we have numbers as well. So lowercase and uppercase. So this is actually very nicely done. TR A dash Z, then capital A dash Z, capital Z. So first I will do cat data dot txt, and then let's say if I do this with N dash Z, then A dash M, and N dash Z till A dash M. The password is, because if you see the 7 hasn't changed, the numbers haven't changed. So T was here. Oh no, T becomes G, H becomes U. So it's interesting. I love this. I wouldn't have ever tried these things without this wargame, man. I'm so happy I'm trying this. Let me copy this guy as well. One sec. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. So this is our password for the next one. Let's do this, and because we are at level 11, now let's go to level 12 and see what we get from there. This will be the last level for today. Let's see, unless until you guys want me to do some more. Cat data.txt. Okay, amazing. This is amazing. This is what you see in Wireshark. Holy. This is all bytes network traffic. So let's see what they have for us next. So level goal. The password for the next level is sorted in the file data.txt, which is a hex dump of a file that has been repeatedly compressed. So this level is this may be useful to create a directory called temp, in which you can work, use make di directory with a hard to guess directory name, or better, use the command mktemp-d, then copy the data file using cp, rename it using mv, read the man pages, right? So hex dump, we know xdd is for hex dump, and bzip and gzip, and there's star, gzip, bzip 2, and xxd. Okay. This is a hex number file that has been repeatedly compressed. So find in Linux what algorithm was used to compress a file. And gzip tool uses a compression algorithm known as deflate, an algorithm all popular like PGP, HTTP and stuff. Okay, so I think for this I have to go to man page anyways. Man page gzip. So we have tar -u-a GNU. This man page is a short description of GNU tar. For a detailed discussion, including example usage, refer to this. If the info reader is archiving program designed to store multiple files in a single file, it manipulates such that archive can be either a regular file or a device. Okay. Concatenate, create, diff, delete, append, list, update, extract. So extract will be useful. Show defaults, version, usage. Okay. There is this. Now let's look at gzip. Nothing here. gzip reduces the size of the named files using this encoding algorithm. Whenever possible, each file is replaced by the name with extension -.gz while keeping the same ownership modes, access and modification. This is cool. If no files are specified, and if a file name is this, the standard input is compressed to standard output. Attempt to compress regular files. Symbolic links. Okay. Special extensions are there as well. ASCII standard output decompress, so -d for this one. Licenses, no name, recursive. So -d for gzip and -e or -x for tar, and next would be bzip2. Block storing. Bzip compresses files using Burroughs-Wheeler block storing, text compression, and Huffman coding. Better than the archived and more conventional based compressors, and approaches the performance. Okay. Very similar to those with GNU zip, same majority of them. So I think -d is also part of it. Okay, so what we can do, as it has been compressed multiple times, right? And then we have xxd. xdump -r for revert. Okay, so one thing I can do quickly, let's try this thing here. Oh, thank you so much, Panda. Thank you, thank you. Nice to hear from you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, trying to keep myself clean. Actually, somebody else is helping me be clean. Yeah. So we are at data.txt file. What I want to do is mkd. What was the command mentioned here? mktemp-d. temp-d. Somebody special, Miss Panda, Mr. Panda. Somebody special. Don't you worry. So we have -d. We have this file, this temporary folder created for us, right? Now, let's cp data txt to this folder, and let's call it just data.txt. cd. Okay, so now we have to unzip this file because this has been zipped a lot. What I would like to do, probably start with gzip -d .txt unknown suffix Okay, so I have to cp because like the extension is not the one that do, so gz. Oh, what is the format then? Just did this. .gz tgz maybe. Gzip takes a list of files or its command line and replaces each file whose name ends with okay. Decompresses it, uncompresses, okay. It was tar. It was zip file, okay. Zip. Okay, gzip is not our game for this one because it has been compressed using a different algorithm. So we have tar. You have compressed, uncompressed in so many ways, but this is probably, and -x is the flag for tar. Data dot tar. Is there tar? No, I haven't created tar yet. And txt won't work. -f option. List all files with archive tar -t list. Okay. This is way harder than I thought. So first maybe I have to copy the data.txt file in tar file in format, right? And then let's try it this way. Yash, my man, what's up? Ah, my bro, long time no see. How are you doing, brother? How are you? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just hacking hacker. Just being a hacker. How about you? It's nice to hear from you after a long time. How's everything going? How's life? We have another compressing file, bzip, with dash d and let's say data.zip. मुझे देख लिया दिन बन गया. Oh, am I that special? That's my man right there, man. That's my bro. I heard from you after such a long time. My day is also pretty good now. Way better than it was before. Panda, so Yash, he's my friend from India, and he said that he saw me today, and that made his day. Same for me. And this is a hex dump. So, wait, let's see this one. Let's see this one a bit more. Hex dump of a file. So first I have to do xxd. And then with the xxd there was nice. But how is you're done school, right? Like how is work life? How is the PR situation for you? Exclude, length, revert. Okay, that's our one. That's the flag. So we have xxd dash r to revert the dump data.txt. This is the dump. Okay, and this is, I'll put to echo, no. Text.txt, I guess. Cat text.txt. So we have our compressed, like it sounds gibberish, it is gibberish, but this is how it is. Now if I do tar it was on track, but let's see what this government plans to do with us. I think it should be fine, bro. Like it's a lot of things are in the air, but like reality is they need the economy of Canada very heavily depends on the immigrants. For me, I'm doing good. Like I got mine I think a year or two ago. So I'm like kind of less stressed right now comparatively, which is good. What are you working on nowadays? Are you like in tech or what? .zip. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a difference. It's 100% like you don't have to think about what government is doing next, so which is a big thing. Oh, you are a technician. Nice. Must be making some good money. Big bucks. Zip. Then there is tar. Then there is gz. So let's see. gzip dash d text.gz. Silence is golden. Data text. Oh, there's just text file. So text. No. Zip gz Zcat. That's some good, like technician. Being a technician is a good trade though, like especially in Canada where things, and with AI coming in, it's like things are so up in the air. What happened to text.gz? I did text.gz. Text already exists. So what was the last one that was modified? 325 text. Want to get into it, thinking to start with CCNA. That's good. CCNA is a really good like certificate to start with because it's like it's a very um, well known for the HRs who want to see your resume and stuff. It's a very well known. So that's a good one to go for 100%. And keep studying. Like one thing I've realized like after some years of like being outside the school, like university, right? One thing I realized, one mistake at least I made was being lazy and not studying. Keep studying, even like, every week, dedicate some time to studying, even whether CCNA, AI, journal studying, any type of book, do study, which is a really good attitude you have, bro. Where I've seen people who are, including me, I become very lazy for studying. Still haunts me how much I could have done. But now with AI coming, it's giving me a chance to go get again into this. So it's a good thing you're doing. And keep going, no matter what. A lot of people will say, I know this, they have said to me, some friend of mine that, oh, you don't have to study, why are you studying? And they discourage you. Bullshit stuff, right? Don't think about them. That's a good thing you are doing and keep doing that. bzip2 -d text.zip. gz. Okay, the extension is different. Yeah, I did. I think I have visited India like twice so far. Probably, hopefully, if I get a chance, I will go again this year, which will be nice. I would love to. How about you? Have you been to India recently? Since you came to Canada? Tar decompresses compressed files can be restored to their original form using -d or gunzip or zcat if the original name saved in the compressed file is not suitable for its file system. A new name is constructed. Okay. Text gz text _d. Trying to get my leave approved for November. Oh yeah, nice. I'm probably thinking to go also during October time because of Diwali. Well, that's a good thing. You're planning to do that, man. It'll be nice to go. have a good chill time in India. That's one thing in like, it's like leaves is such a big thing because then so many of your like bills are on the way and all those things, like a stressful thing, but like going to India is always worth it. CP. Oh, you have 3 managers. Wait, hold up. Oh, Mansi is also getting married. Nice. Bro, if we are going for marriage, that'll be so cool. That's so cool. That's awesome. Oh, I changed the wrong one. Yeah, that's so cool though. Bro, so many of my friends have also got married, and I was like, holy. Right? It's like, it's crazy to think like so many of my friends have got married recently. People in my age group, my class, right? It's crazy. Where is this tar file? Okay. Nope, nothing happened. When are you getting married? I have no clue, bro. No clue. Zero clue when I will get married. I don't know, like, because I've been just trying to build this YouTube for so long. Like, I want to give it at least a year or two more before getting married. Yeah. But yeah, let's chat offline. Like, let's do a call offline, right? And for everyone else, right? Thank you so much for watching and being part of this conversation. We completed our level 1 till 12. We are on level 12 to 13 for this, and tried some. So I will just go over these on my own time and try to understand and come up with how to decompress a file with just terminal and Linux. And we have a long way to go till level 34. We are only at level 12. So thank you everyone. Thanks Yash. Thanks Panda for joining in all the chats. Love you guys. This makes me happy. So good to see you after a long time, Yash. And thank you everyone else. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. PST. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I have to say, because I have some more meetings coming in. But yes, let's chat offline and then we'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully we can get Yash online too and teach us some technician stuff. Till then, thank you so much. Have a good day everyone. Peace out. Bye. Bye everyone.